So, CP3, what's going on? What's going on with the Redskins? Talk to me.
Oh, baby. It's been a very interesting week, along with losing the quarterback on Sunday, then losing to the Cowboys on Thursday. And then, for some odd reason, they go and claim the waiver rights of Reuben Foster, who had just got cut last week by the 49ers for his alleged second domestic abuse allegation. Now, I didn't really know too much about this, so I felt like I needed to go research and delve into really what's going on. Now, apparently back in February 2017, his current girlfriend, who filed this charge, Alyssa Ennis, she filed a complaint of domestic violence. He was charged with 2 charges of domestic violence and felony possession of an assault weapon because he had an assault rifle in his home that was not registered.
Wow.
So after that, on May 23rd at a hearing, Miss Ennis recanted, saying that he did not do those things, that it was a ploy for her to get money from him because of an impending breakup. The injuries that she sustained was from an altercation the previous night. Didn't say from a club or whatever it was, but it was a previous altercation. He had nothing to do with it. He still got the felony charge for the gun, which they pleaded down, and that's why he was not. He just received for the weapons charge, and he had a possession of marijuana. So that's when he received a 4-game suspension at the beginning of this season. And this game that he was supposed to participate in this past week against Tampa Bay would have been his first game back. But Miss Ennis was at the hotel, the team hotel, which they have security, and you're only supposed to have specific people on the team floor. They weren't on the team floor, and apparently Mr. Foster slapped her phone out of her hand, open hand smacked her, pushed her against the wall, and then called the police. So then the police get there. They see a 1-inch scratch on her shoulder, and they proceed to arrest him. Now, I'm not saying that I knew what happened. Oh, I forgot to mention, Miss Ennis has a previous history of making a false accusation against a previous boyfriend, and I saw something about that she may have done time for that. I haven't been able to confirm that, but she does have a previous history of making false allegations against boyfriends.
This shit weird.
Yeah, so a lot of folks are condemning him and asking why the Redskins, would claim him. But a few months back with the Kavanaugh hearings, everyone was calling for an investigation to get to the bottom of it, but they've already convicted this man and don't know all the ins and outs and didn't even probably take the time to go back and find out the whole story that she's recanted before. So I'm not saying it didn't happen, but you have to look at it in that light. That's why they didn't prosecute, because she recanted in open court saying that, she did this for financial gain. It was nothing that he did. So not saying that it didn't happen this time, but that takes a hit of your credibility.
But you also have to think about something else, CP3, is that a lot of people have been using the parallel of Kaepernick and saying, well, you took on a wife beater, but you couldn't take on somebody who was standing up for social injustice, this and a third. And that's where a lot of the outrage comes from, is that Kaepernick is still sitting at home when the team needed a backup quarterback, whereas they went and got a linebacker who's for the second time has been accused of this, and that's where the uprising is coming from. Hearing this, what you're saying, I can understand. Don't convict the man before he's actually gone through his, the legal process, innocent until proven guilty. And outside of what he's done outside of football, he's a very, very good player. And with a defense that has started off hot and has slowed down, that would be a great addition to the team. So I think that the bottom line is, this process needs to be played out first before people can sit there and judge and say, oh, like, y'all went and got a white beater but couldn't get somebody who stood up for social justice. Like, people just gotta just relax.
Well, also what folks have to realize with the Colin Kaepernick situation, which I've posted and tried to inform folks, he is in the middle of a collusion NFL lawsuit. So no one can touch him anyway. And then to go to the fact to take it to the field, this man has been off the field for over 3 years. So if the Redskins did pick him up, he would have to learn the playbook, get back into football shape, and then try to get on the field. It's week 13. When would he get on the field?
That's true.
So all of this manufactured outrage because, we got clickbait and you got folks want to be outraged and be butthurt about stuff, that's cool. But know why you're butthurt and at least research and find out the facts and the ins and outs of why certain things don't happen before you start calling folks racist or racist organization or whatever. Read. You gotta shut your mouth to open your mind, people. Go research.